Okay, have you ever thought about this? What are trees made of? Nobody thinks about that. Like, there's not a huge hole under every tree where they're like using up the dirt to like make themselves, right? They're made out of carbon. And you know how like trees turn carbon dioxide into oxygen? They're just taking that carbon off of the carbon dioxide and using it to make themselves. So if you think about it, trees are made out of air. What? Holy shit. What, dude?
Alright, first thing I want to talk to you guys about is something that I have noticed on an app that's becoming increasingly popular. I know what you're all thinking, and you're absolutely right. TikTok. Now, for anyone who's a regular user of TikTok, I'm sure you've noticed on the For You page that TikTok is a globally accessible app. There are people in most countries making these TikToks. These ones happen to actually be my favorite, and I'll tell you why. In English, when you tell a joke, the timing and the inflection of your voice are just as important to the joke as the words that you're saying and the punchline itself. So what I think is so funny is that in these foreign TikToks, you can tell that there is a joke and a punchline, but you just don't understand it. And I think that those are hilarious because it's obviously a joke. It's obviously a joke. You just don't get it. So for example, look at this. I know that's a joke, but I don't know what it means, and I think that's hilarious. Okay, moving on. Alright folks, as I sit here and stretch out for my run today, I thought that it would be interesting to do a little feature on how to take better pictures on your iPhone, the camera we all have on us all the time. Now I want to preface this section by saying, by no means am I claiming to be a great photographer. In fact, I'm kind of a shitty photographer. But I do think that I understand some of the basic elements of photography, such as composition, exposure, things that make for an interesting frame, and so on and so forth. And so today I want to share a little bit of that knowledge and share why you don't need a $9 million camera with 20 billion pixels to shoot a nice photo. That's not going to fix your shitty composition and your terrible taste. So today, as I go on my run, I'm going to bring my camera with me, and I'm going to shoot some photos, and I'm going to share some tips that help me personally take better photos. Alright, I'm out here and I think I found my first good photo. The way that I identify what I think would make for a good photo is I look for, to use a buzzword, juxtaposition, which is two things in contrast with each other in a way that draws attention to that contrast. So that might be, you know, light shining brightly on something next to something that's very dark. Now to me, nothing screams, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, more than having your photo be super overexposed. So when I'm shooting this, I'm gonna make sure that I underexpose the photo a little bit just so that those highlights don't pop out too much and my photo isn't overexposed. You gotta know your equipment and you gotta know the limits of your equipment and you have to cater to those limits. What I mean by this is a nice camera, but it's not that nice. So you'd be much better advised and you'd get much better results by taking simple photos that are very easy to shoot, like landscapes, cool compositions, than you would be to shoot something very complex and ambitious and to fail at that. You don't wanna be shooting animals 400 yards away because it's not going to turn out great, right? You're shooting on this, not this. So you want to make sure you know what your equipment is and you want to cater your shooting to your equipment and not vice versa. All right, I'm wrapping up my run here, and so I'll cut through a little slideshow now with some of the photos I got today with just my iPhone. Alrighty folks, that is it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. My favorite comment off of yesterday's vlog comes from my friend Silas Linneman, who says, "Remember when you threw me into a trash can for that first high school video of what my dad thinks? LOL. Ah, how I miss high school." And Silas, how can I forget throwing you in that trash can, man? That was awesome. Anyways, thank you all for watching. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.